Hello friends and family, Coach Alex here. Are you looking for a new way to exercise? Look no further than our obstacle course. You're going to start at the starting line. You're going to follow the squiggly line. Now you're going to do some hopscotch. Follow the swirly line again. Now let's do our ABCs. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now you're going to shuffle. Follow the squiggly line. Now that you're in the middle, you're going to hop. Hop, hop, hop. Now run to the finish line. And then you celebrate. Woo! We're going to do it one more time. Celebrate good times. Come on. All right, ready? Now I'm going to do it fast. Hopscotch. Follow the line. ABCs. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Shuffle. Follow the squiggly line to the middle. Hop. Hop again. Run to the finish line. Woo! Celebrate! Please, we want to see your obstacle courses. Please upload them to Facebook. Stay safe.
All right, hello guys. It is Andrew from the Lynn YMCA. I am part of the Y Academy, and I am here to show you some yoga techniques. I'm gonna bring you through a couple of poses that you can do with you and your family. For any of the kids watching this, hi guys, we miss you terribly, but I'm sure you guys are having a grand old time with your parents or with your family or whoever it is that is your caretaker. So what are we gonna do now? We're going to start on the floor. We are going to sit back on our heels. We're going to put our hands on top of each other, and we are going to stretch out that back. So go ahead, put your head, tucking your chin down to your body. You're gonna hold that. That's gonna stretch out your lower back. You can do this to the left. I would recommend holding for 20 seconds. Go ahead and count, and then over to the other side. We can get into what is called our child's pose. Where you're going to attempt to touch your forehead to the ground, and you're going to bring your hands behind you. So just like so, like you're a little turtle. And just tuck in there for a couple of seconds, and then you can release it and come back up. The next thing we're going to do cat and cow. My kids think it's funny because you gotta stick your butt out for this one. So we're gonna go over our hands just like so, and you're going to arch your back. I tell them, try and make the back of your head touch your butt. So you're gonna go like this, and that is going to be your cow. And then you're going to arch the other way. Now you're gonna try and look at your belly button. And we're looking at our belly button, and we're holding these poses for about 10 seconds each. And you should feel it all back here. Right now we're focusing on the lower back, because our lower back tends to tense up when we're just sitting around all day. And good. So after we're done there, we're going to rise up on our toes. Our hands are still gonna be out. We're going to rise up on our toes into downward dog. Great job. You can hold that for about 20 seconds for my adults, my young adults. This is really good for maintaining and gaining arm strength, because you have to hold up your body. And then I tell my kids, now you're gonna be like a seal, and you're gonna dive down and you're gonna look up. Great job. And then if you want, you can have them relax, or you can have them go right back into it. So you're gonna go back up. And then you can repeat the process as many times as you think. Good. After that, we're gonna sit on our knees, like so. And you are going to place your hands in front of you. And now we are going to start to rise up. So go ahead and get on your feet. And you're going to slowly.
Good morning, boys and girls. Today we're going to learn how to make toddler sensory bottles or bins if you have them. I have my toddler here with me, so I'm going to show you exactly what it's like, the process with a toddler, and how easy it can be with an infant or toddler as long as they are properly supervised. So you ready? So first, we have empty containers. We have an empty soap bottle, and we also have just an empty mason jar. This one is plastic, and with infant and toddlers, I highly recommend plastic and not glass for obvious reasons. So Stella is very curious about the tape. We're going to do that in a little while. But first, we're going to use some rice. Any dry materials will work, especially for infants and toddlers, things that they can put in their mouth, things that are not toxic for them. Children are very curious, as you can see, and things go in their mouth, especially at that age. It's just age appropriate. So rice, macaroni, things like that will really work in your favor. We're gonna go ahead and start with a jar like this. Stella, do you wanna help? Can we pour? Can we pour? Good job. Oh, and it's okay, you're gonna get messy. Go ahead, pour it in. And we gotta shake it down. Shake. Okay, good job. Good job. All right, here you go. Now, any small things will work. We're gonna make a dinosaur one, so I just have two small dinosaur creatures that we're gonna add right in here. It could be like a little rice shape and fine. Yeah, thank you, Stella. So now we're gonna twist this cap on, and I'm gonna let Stella shake it up. Go ahead, shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. And now you have one dry sensory bottle that the child can try and search for the items that you stuck in. And like I said, it can be anything that you have at home. It does not need to be little dinosaurs. Next, we're going to move on to the water. So this one gets super messy, so I would recommend putting down a towel, especially with an infant or a toddler around. And you're going to see how messy we get in a couple minutes. Stella, are you going to help? Stella's playing with her sensory bottle. So I'm going to dump this right on the table. We're going to use a funnel, using something that will direct the water is much easier than just trying to pour with the little one around. Fill it about halfway first. Yeah, do you see the water? And any water will do. It can be tap water. It doesn't need to be bottled. We just have that available here. So now I'm going to put blue in because we're going to make an ocean sensory bottle, but it can be absolutely any color you would like. You can mix colors. Doesn't matter. Give it a little bit of a swirl. We're going to add, Stella's going to listen to the bowl. She's trying to find the waves. We're going to add some seashells and just some basic rocks into this one to give them a little bit of a nature feel. If you would like, you can add glitter. If you have some at home, you can add some strings in as the waves. I'm going to just put these right in, if I can get it in. Here we go. Okay, now, if I can find the cover. This is a wet sensory bottle. Whoops. As you can see, you can just turn it around. This cover's not on well, but it gives the children an experience, and they can look for the rocks and the shells. So, my advice, find things that can be edible for children. Find things that don't cause too much of a big mess, but will also catch your child's eye. And please, please, please do this along with them. Do not let them do it on their own because some things are a choking hazard. Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed it. Attached to your emails, you can find this paper that directs you for safe things to do with children that are younger than 2.9.
I'm Amy. I'm here with my friends Gina, Francesca, and Nicole from the Saugus Y. Today we are going to be making ants on a log. So you will need celery, peanut butter or cream cheese, and chocolate chips or raisins.
The first thing we always need to do when we make a snack or eat anything is we need to wash our hands. So I'm going to make sure that I wash my hands for at least 20 seconds, or you can sing the happy birthday song.
Thank you, Gina, for showing us the proper way to wash our hands. It's always very important that we do that before we touch food. Now that my hands are all clean, we can go ahead and get started. So, I have my celery here on my cutting board, and I have a strainer in the sink. So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure my celery is nice and clean. So I'm just going to give it a rinse. Make sure I'm washing in between the stalks to get rid of any leftover dirt. And make sure it's nice and clean, obviously, before we eat it. Now I'll give it a little shake, put it back on my board. Make sure you have an adult help you with this part, but I'm gonna take a cutting knife and I'm going to make small pieces, about this big. You can make them bigger if you want or smaller, and you can cut up as much as you would like. See, I'll cut up one more piece. Nice. So now I have these perfectly good pieces, and if you see, it's nice and rounded, so I can put the peanut butter right on there. Let's go over to Miss Nicole to see what the next step is.
Thanks, Francesca. So for next steps, we're going to put together our ants on a log. So we have our celery pieces. I also have here, I have a little bit of cream cheese, I have some peanut butter, and I have my chocolate chips. So you can choose which options you would like to put onto your creation. So I'm going to make one of each. So if we're going to use our peanut butter, we just take a little bit and we're going to put it right inside the middle of that celery stick, right in the curve. It's a little messy, but that's okay. So there's my first one. You could also do it with cream cheese or make another peanut butter one, whichever one you want. And you do the same exact thing and put it right in the middle, however much or however little you want. And for the final touch, I have our chocolate chips. Those are going to be our ants. And we're going to stick them right on top, just like that. Perfect. And we'll put it on my peanut butter one as well. Keep dropping my chocolate chips. Awesome. And there they are. Super easy. Tastes good. Enjoy.
Hi everyone, happy Healthy Kids Day. Part of being healthy is being able to manage your stress. So today we're going to make stress balls. We have the instructions here for you to be able to look at, and we are going to fill one with popcorn kernels and one with flour, but there are lots of other materials you can use instead at home. So our first step is going to be, we're gonna stretch out our balloon and blow it up, and then we're gonna let the air out. Now, next up, we are going to attach the balloon to the end of the funnel. For the corn, you're gonna take 1 or 2 corn kernels at a time and slowly put them in the funnel, because if you put any more, they'll get stuck. So this is gonna take you a little bit, but you're gonna spend some time sitting here and just putting the corn in, okay? And then Miss Elena.
Hi friends, I'm using flour for my stress ball. So I put some flour in a bowl, and then you just put a little bit at a time in there because it gets stuck going down. And if it gets stuck, just flip your spoon over and use the back end and push it down. You're gonna fill this until it gets all the way to the top. And then we're gonna tie a knot and you'll have a fun flower stress ball.
I'm still filling over here. You're gonna do the same thing with the popcorn. You're gonna fill it to about here so you're able to tie it. And then you have your stress balls, guys. So I hope everybody has a great Healthy Kids Day. Thank you.